I was going into just a regular thing, and all of a sudden I was like, oh God, like something wasn't going. And all of a sudden I just went out, and that was it.
When we first got to the hospital, I heard that they weren't going to do anything for him. They were just kind of letting nature take its course.
I first learned about Brandon on a Friday afternoon at around 2:30 p.m. when I received a phone call from a physician at an emergency department of another stroke receiving hospital. We immediately activated the ambulance transfer. He arrived to us at approximately 4 o'clock and was on our table at about 4:15. There is definitely a chance for meaningful recovery, and it absolutely is worth a shot, because without this procedure you would be severely disabled at best and likely dead.
Dr. Gregorian he's very confident when he talks to you. He explains everything very well. He's honest. He's said, I don't know if I can help him, but I'm going to try.
So whenever I explain to the family of the patient affected with stroke the importance of certain vessels and blockages of certain vessels in the brain, I refer to the map system of freeways of, in this case, map system of Los Angeles. If you think of, main arteries, the main roads in Los Angeles, paralyzing which would cause a tremendous traffic jam, the extent of Brandon's clot was similar to that of a blockage of a 405 or 110 or 5, because traffic creates blood clots, because when blood flow slows down somewhere, the tissue is deprived of oxygen, and brain cells are very sensitive to oxygen, so they die within a matter of minutes. The thrombectomy is a minimally invasive procedure of puncturing a tiny hole in a groin and using X-ray navigation, positioning your catheter immediately next to or within the blood clot, and then either retrieve it by a device called a stent retriever or retrievable stent, which grabs the clot and pulls it out of the body. We were able to retrieve a clot that's 4.5 inches in size. It's 12 centimeters, and yet, which is one of the biggest clots I've ever pulled out of somebody's brain. So we're sort of like bounty hunters, we caught the biggest villain. Following that, he was moved to our stroke telemetry unit, where he began receiving rehabilitation therapies, speech therapy, physical therapy, and occupational therapy.
The lady that came in, Linda, maybe, said just randomly, okay, let's sing. Singing is really good. Singing helps. That's part of therapy. So let's sing Happy Birthday. And he struggled at first. When they were done, I said, do you know that it was his daughter's birthday the day after the stroke? And she said, well, what's her name? And I said, Jaden. And so she had him sing it again, and he was actually able to sing the whole song and even Jaden's name. And he cried, and we all cried. Everybody cried. It was just an amazing thing to see. Everybody's very kind. They're all rooting for him. They treat him like he's theirs.
I think this example very clearly illustrates the importance of recognizing the signs and symptoms of stroke quickly, but also of bringing the patient with stroke to the most capable, appropriate hospitals in order to receive these very time-sensitive treatments. Because again, recovery very much depends on team effort. There are many pieces of the puzzle, many people involved in the whole process. So what are you going to do when you go home? Take it easy, relax.
Yeah, exactly. Do it all.
Slowly maybe do some, I don't know, some simple exercises, walking and stuff like that. Cool.
All of it. Yeah.
Great.
That'll be good.
Excellent.
We got a laundry list of people to thank, but they all come by, they all see him. So I think that's thank you enough. It never sounds like enough. They're pretty easy, simple words, but what else do you say? But thank you.